Hello there, and welcome to Nintendo Club Podcast Level 60. Joining me today is John. Welcome, John.
Hey Tim, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. It's been a very relaxing and good weekend here. July 4th weekend.
Yeah, happy 4th.
Yeah, so I watched 12 Angry Men and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington that night.
You didn't watch The Patriot?
I watched that so often that I didn't need to again.
How
It's on
often do
my
you watch it?
watch list again, I gotta, I was watching some other movies. Some classics. You did not like The Patriot this time around. It's been a while for you.
No, I mean, it hasn't been that long, but I mean, it's the same as it always is. It's a sad movie, but it's, I mean,
It
it's a lot of sad stuff happens. But,
Yeah. I enjoy it.
it's a lot of
It's a good one.
a lot of epic moments. I really
Yeah.
love seeing Mel
That and
Gibson
Braveheart, I love
beat
to
the
watch
crap out
those
of
two.
people. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was trying to find 4th of July based, Revolutionary War video games. I found two that
Assassin's
were noticeable.
Creed.
Assassin's Creed 3 is evidently around that, which I hear it's the worst of the Assassin's games, but I'm not sure if that's true. And there was a SNES game.
I think Aaron likes that game a lot.
Does he? Okay.
I think so.
He would. I'm joking. But then there's a SNES game, something about it's like a turn-based strategy game called I don't know, something George Washington, something to do with. I
don't
tweeted it
know.
out, so I'll have to look it up.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's based on the Revolutionary War, a Super
Yeah,
Nintendo
it's
game.
a real turn strategy game.
There was a game for the NES called Civil. I can't speak Civil War. Civil War. I don't see this. I'm searching for this. Wait, Liberty or Death?
Yes. Give me liberty or give me death. I think.
Oh
it's
wow,
Liberty or Death.
wow! Look at this box.
Right?
Whoa.
Yeah, I think that's George Washington on the cover.
It does, and Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, right?
And Benjamin Franklin.
I think for next year, at least, we should figure out how to get this game. I'm not sure how rare it is.
I'm gonna look it up
on-
on eBay.
It's on SNES and
right now.
Genesis.
This looks horrible. I mean, just the box looks horrible.
Seems like this should be our arbitrary 4th of July game. So Aaron is out finding his lost dog, so I wish him the best. That's not a fun thing, especially at night when it's dark and stuff. So
It's not dark where he is, I think.
no, probably not yet. So
You
best
can
of
get-
luck with that. I hope it. Yeah.
This game's about $20 on eBay. No, well,
Yeah.
a little bit more. The
So,
box
it's a gem.
itself is going for $30. Here's a copy going for like 35. Yeah, it's a gem because no one bought it.
It's one of those lost treasures,
They
I
have
wonder if
some,
the Genesis version is like $5 because who cares about Genesis games?
they have some sealed copies on here going for about $150 to $200.
There you go, sealed copy.
So if you really want that baby,
Yeah.
brand new,
Okay.
Liberty or Death. I gotta look more into this game.
Yeah, next year this should be our game of the 4th discussion show next year. Anyways, have you been to McDonald's this weekend?
Nope. I thought about it.
The
though.
toys are out. They're available.
Yeah, they look pretty cool. They look halfway decent for Happy Meal toys.
So I'm hoping my location will just sell me the toys for a couple bucks a piece. Take up the whole collection for 16.
How many are there? There's like 8.
8. So yeah, take them all up.
Yeah, apparently Luigi's head, you can turn it. You can twist
Is that
his
unique
head
just
to
to
the side.
Luigi?
I don't know, but someone confirmed it on the internet. I saw them twist it, so.
I really won't. Is that hat a real thing, like the Mario hat?
What's up with the Mario hat? Is that like a separate toy than all the other
I don't know. It
things?
looks kind of cool. I kind of want to.
It looks kind of cheap and crappy to me. It looks,
It looks
like,
like a
it's like a
plastic little hat
like-
I could wear.
It's not even a hat. It's like a visor.
A visor, yeah, like they wear at McDonald's. So
It's
yeah,
for children.
will
I don't
be
think it'll fit on your
investigating-
head, Tim. I don't.
Yeah. So in addition to a Mario visor, so 7 toys in a Mario visor. So I will be investigating this week, and we'll see what kind of toys I come back with next week. So stay tuned.
You better be wearing that visor next week.
I'll see what I can do with that. I'll see what I can do. So, in Europe, we had a cool thing of cross-buy, sort of. Did you hear about this?
I heard, yeah, that a certain game had a promotion going where if you bought a
Squid's
game,
Odyssey.
yeah, Squid's Odyssey. You buy it on 3DS,
Yep.
you get it on the Wii U.
Yeah, pretty sweet deal. The game is out in the U.S., but we do not have that deal as of yet.
I haven't seen this game in the eShop at all.
It's brand new,
Is it like this Thursday brand new?
I think so, yeah. So
No, I found this is something that's frustrating. The easiest way to find the new games on the Wii U is not to go to the eShop. It's to go to Miiverse and see the newest communities because they literally do it in chronological order. The newest communities. So
well, I just get my Nintendo update, thing.
What
the
Nintendo?
websites.
What?
On
Oh,
the websites.
they just post all the new games.
Yeah, here's the I don't know what they call it, eShop Thursday or something.
I guess.
They post all the new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evidently, Tomodachi Life has a free demo now in the United States for everybody, not just special people like me.
Cool. Maybe I'll actually download it then.
Yeah, get the demo.
I'm watching a video of this game. It looks pretty fun.
Squid's Odyssey?
No, Liberty or Death.
Oh, yeah? So you said it was trash. It's probably good.
It looks halfway decent.
Yeah. So, but next show, John will be playing Give Me Liberty, Give Me Death.
This is all I'm going to be playing the rest of the summer until
This
Hyrule
is your summer
Warriors comes out.
RPG, you know? It's your summer RPG.
All right, I'm done with this.
So what have you been playing this week?
I've been playing. I downloaded a new game. It's new on the eShop called Armillo.
I bought that. I bought it for it was $6. It's on sale for another week or two.
Yeah, it's. I've been actually looking forward to it. Nintendo kind of highlighted in a few of their indie reels. But it's a lot of fun. I've only played the first few levels, but it's kind of like a mix between Sonic and Mario and like a puzzle game.
Yeah, that's what I saw, and it looked interesting.
Yeah,
it looks like it took the good aspects of Sonic and put it with the good aspects of other games. So.
They did. It's. I mean, it's $6, so it's hard to really complain, even if it's it's cool because they set everything up by galaxies. Like you have different galaxies, and each galaxy has different planets, and each planet is like a level. And you have these different powers. The first level that kind of help you roll around and help you kind of get through. But you're just kind of jumping from planet to planet and kind of just getting your way through, collecting these little like bug things that glow. Those are kind of your power ups. It's
now,
fun.
Is it
the
off,
graphics are okay.
Does it sport off TV play?
Yeah, because that's the only way I've been playing it. I actually haven't seen it on my TV yet.
Okay, I wasn't sure how it does dual screen or how that all works.
I don't really know. I haven't tried. The production value isn't the highest. Like there's some parts where I was trying to read a menu and it was a little hard because there's actually words behind the menu because they didn't do a good job of like just the interface. So it's a little. It's not. I mean, it's a fun game. It's totally worth $6. I think it's gonna be like $8 when it's.
Yeah, that's right. I had to clear some stuff off my Wii U because it's 2 gigs.
It's like. I think they may have changed it. It's like 1,300 megabytes now.
Oh, really? To download it, I need 1,900. I think to install it was
maybe.
Like
I don't know. But
so,
yeah,
the lesson is I need an
big.
external hard drive. I'm deleting stuff all the time now. It's not good.
If you get an external hard drive, Nintendo has an official list of the ones they support. I'd recommend looking at that, and not just getting whatever one you can find.
Yeah, it's a shame I can't just plug in the thumb drive.
Oh, I hope there's an update soon that lets us use thumb
so I would in a
drives
heartbeat buy like a
and
128
SD.
gigabyte thumb drive.
Yeah, I'd much rather have there. Yeah, it'd be so much better.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Armillo, it's cool. It's in space. It's kind of like an armadillo in space. It's totally worth checking out.
How's the music to this one? Did you hear much of it?
No, because I was watching movies on my iPad while I played.
That's even funnier, because I'll do all I'm watching TV, but like on your iPad, you got 2 small screens fighting for your attention.
Tim, the other day, because I sit on my back porch a lot. I had my
Oh,
iPad.
because you're in North Carolina, so you got your iced tea and your...
But no, not in North Carolina. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, sorry, my mistake.
Honestly, I actually do have sweet. This is sweet tea, actually, right here.
You can't buy regular iced tea out there, can you?
Not really. You have to search for it. You have to hunt for it. You have to make it yourself, pretty much. My mom moved to New Hampshire, and she's like, the only place you can get sweet tea in New Hampshire is where my mom
I don't
works.
understand sweet tea. You're ruining a great thing. Sugaring it all up and all this artificial sweetness.
Anyways,
yes.
what were we talking about?
You were on your back porch playing your Wii U
Oh
and
yeah.
watching movies.
So Shovel Knight. Like I told you, Shovel Knight. I really like playing with the Wii remote because it feels like an NES controller.
Yeah.
I was playing. I had my iPad on one side, and I had the Wii U tablet set up, propped up, and I'm using the NES controller on my back porch to look at this tiny Wii U gamepad.
I've done
screen
that
and
in
play the
bed
game.
before to play the Wii.
Yeah, it's not
console.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's better than you think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
so
been doing that quite a bit. Kirby's Epic Yarn does this style control, which it's kind of interesting. We'll get to Kirby a little bit later, though. But yeah, so the sun wasn't a problem in that setup?
What wasn't sun?
Sun, nothing like that? Sun
No,
wasn't-
I have a screened-in back porch. It's like
Okay.
it's got like it's
Sure.
nice. Yeah,
Okay.
it's perfect
Okay.
for that kind of stuff.
So, the more I've been playing the Wii U and using the Wii U, I've been realizing more and more that this quick start boot thing has really changed the way I look at a home console. Like, it feels...
It's nice.
The old consoles were very convenient to just pop in a cartridge and turn it on. But this is like one step further than that. This is basically, here's the last 10 cartridges you popped in, and you can just jump right into any of those. And hey, we'll walk over and turn the power on for you as well. Oh, hey, you also don't even turn the TV on if you don't want to. It's the most convenient console I've ever used.
It's quick. Yeah, it's really quick to get into
Like
games. I mean,
even
the
more so than my
GameCube.
3DS. Like when I'm at home, it's more like when we
Yeah.
just quick start. It's faster than my 3DS, quite honestly.
I've been playing a lot more Animal Crossing. I don't know if I told you that. I'm trying to rearrange
Diving
all
back
my
into
flowers.
it?
Oh, I'm pretty consistently
Yeah.
been playing it a little bit here and there.
No,
But yeah, a
no
lot-
4th of July in
more
Animal
literally.
Crossing.
No, because they don't celebrate freedom in Animal Crossing.
Well, I guess it's for all of North America, right? That copy of the game, so that would offend the
Oh yeah,
Canadians
yeah.
and then the people down
They don't
south.
have freedom.
Mexico. Yeah.
So yeah, my
But
3D
Tomodachi Life,
my
they all
3DS
wish me a happy
really-
4th of July.
Oh, did they? That's
Yeah.
cool. My 3DS stays on Animal Crossing, so I don't really use the menu system that much on my 3DS.
Right now, I'm that way with Tomodachi.
it
I
really
just
stays.
I hit save and then close it, and it's just
Yeah.
a Tomodachi system.
Yeah, that's how my 3DS is. It's an Animal Crossing system.
Yeah.
The Wii U, the Wii was really the only game system from Nintendo that had a menu system that you had to use to get to the game. Like the GameCube,
Right.
you could get right into the game. The Wii, it was annoying that you had to go through the menu system. And up until now, the Wii U, you had to go through the menu system.
And it was a fast menu system at that with the gamepad. I mean, you just turn on and hit a button to get to the game. This is like, let me not even turn it on. Let me hit like the home button and press the game I want.
I mean, yeah, it's 2 taps and like 15 seconds you're into a game.
It's so great doing Shovel Knight that way. It's like, boom, Shovel Knight, boom, it's there.
Even going to the Wii U menu,
Launching Miiverse even.
I mean, even just turning on the system like regular, it boots a lot faster than it used
Yeah.
to, and gets to the menu a lot faster. So.
And it's a lot more convenient to get to the Wii menu, actually, because if it's on your recent list, it's a heck of a lot better than trying to get the timing right to hold down the B button to do the quick launch in the Wii. That thing was nice, but
there was
not
a
as
quick launch on Wii for
You
the Wii
used to be able to
system?
hold down the B button when you booted the console and it would launch in the Wii mode.
I didn't know that.
And this is actually better, because I don't have to screw around with trying to get the timing right. Because if you do it too early, you wouldn't recognize it or
I
something.
need to play Brawl on my Wii U.
Yeah? It's a good game.
Yeah, I miss Brawl.
Yeah. So, let's see. Shovel Knights. I've been playing a lot more of this. And I'm stuck on the New Game Plus, John.
Have you been doing any of these cheat codes?
No, I've heard of some good ones, like the butt mode.
Yeah, butt mode's been.
I didn't want to mess
Yeah.
around with those yet, because I want to get more of the feats,
Do you know how it works and all?
Yeah, so basically the way the cheat system works is you create a new game save file, and you enter a certain code. When you do that, it says cheat enabled. Would you like to continue with that cheat? Say yes, and then you create a new game save.
I mean,
My
they they went all out with these. There's a lot.
I really wish I asked the guys about this when I had them on. I know that didn't even cross my mind. Like, when did we? Cheat codes are so
Yeah,
long forgotten
so
because
old,
of DLC and crap. Like,
Yeah, this is way better.
this is so good. Like, this is the old school.
I mean, I think their one website had listed like 300 cheats you could put in. That's like 300
Yeah.
different ways you might be able to play
I
Shovel
kind of
Knight.
want them to release a strategy guide of Shovel Knight and have all these cheat codes in there.
Ooh, like an
Yeah.
old school one you could actually like touch and hold.
Yeah, Prima guides, sort of.
Oh yeah, Prima guides.
I don't know. I feel like because how did people find out about this? It had to be developers leaking these cheat codes, right? No one just like accidentally
Stumbled upon it.
this.
I don't know. How did anyone ever find anything in games before the internet?
I don't know. Like these days, you can just hack the ROM, but originally it was through these Nintendo Powers and game guides, right?
Yeah, and your friends who found out through Nintendo Power and game
Yeah.
guides.
Yeah, because back then you didn't have the internet. I mean, you sort of
Yeah.
did. Like when I was the early internet days, I still have like note cards of cheat codes I'd write down and stuck in my PS2, thing because I didn't have like an iPad to quickly jump back and forth. I didn't want to print out the 100-page game guide or whatever.
The gamepad, I mean, with the gamepad's got the internet browser, so doing stuff like I was looking up all the shortcuts for some of the Mario levels, and I was doing it right on the gamepad. It was easy to jump between the internet browser and the game pretty quickly.
Right, because it can seduce suspend mode for that.
Yeah, so that, I mean, that worked pretty well. So you don't even need an iPad. You can,
Yeah.
you can do it right on the gamepad.
But this whole cheat code system just blows my mind. Like, what else is in there? Is there like a mega Shovel Knight mode? Is there a invincibility mode? Like,
I think
Kinda want
they
that to be
had
invincibility
the sequel is built into this game.
so we have butt mode where basically everything like you have shield butt and shovel butt or butt knight. What is it? Is it butt knight or shovel butt?
I think it's Butt Night.
Yeah.
Are they?
But
They
they
replaced
basically
the word.
they just make the script a lot funnier. I mean,
Yeah.
and I think there was
See-
another one I saw. I didn't remember what it was though.
Let's see. Let me just look them up.
But yeah, there's about 300 is what I was told, and I really am curious. Is there an invincibility mode or something weird?
That would be cool. Invincible mode would be cool, just to kind of run through the game and.
Or like there's a super high jump mode. That's the second one I saw. Gives
There's
you,
a
like, higher
yeah.
jump.
There's a larger night mode. You can have a character's twice his normal size.
There you go.
I don't know if that's helpful. I don't know if that would be good in
No,
this
you
game.
run to the spikes really easily.
Yeah.
I want him smaller, if anything. Give me a mini Shovel Knight.
Ooh, IGN's guide on this game kind of sucks.
Yeah. I did find a guy with all the music note locations, if anyone is wondering where those were.
That's cool.
I tend to not like to do those. I'd like to find them myself, but sometimes just gotta look for that way.
Ooh, I'm not old enough to look at this Shovel Knight stuff, apparently.
Oh, really? You have to be 18 or older?
They're asking for my birthday.
Oh, wow.
So
Did
you're
you,
playing the
did you
Game
make it
Plus
through
mode?
Did you make it through the finale?
Yeah, I beat it, yeah. I
Yeah?
beat it, yeah.
So,
It was awesome.
the part I ran into trouble with, because in New Game Plus, you get basically twice the damage for every hit, and you get no turkeys.
Yeah.
And in the
So what's that, 4
turkeys.
hearts?
Well, you get as many as you are able to have in the game for the whole time.
Oh, okay.
And you can still use the potions. So the problem though is the boss extravaganza at the end. So spoilers, we're doing spoilers now. So if you don't want it spoiled, jump ahead maybe 5-10 minutes, 5 minutes probably. It's the boss extravaganza where you're basically throwing one boss after another boss, all 8 of them in a row, and you have to survive that on one big thing of potion every 2 bosses and 1 turkey every 2 bosses. And I was trying for multiple hours and just I gave up. It's impossible. It's impossible. I think in my next couple hours I'll try this. I'll change to the silver knight. I was still in the stupid red costume. I think the silver, where I get the charged up hit, would help.
That's what I use the most.
I think that would help out a lot. But I was just struggling because I was just getting I was getting beat up. You know.
How did you like? How did you like the last boss fight?
I could figure out. So initially, I love story wise, and just it touched my heart in a cool way. That final boss fight, but I couldn't figure out the mechanic of. I knew he could jump on the shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know if you jump on the shield twice, he gets a higher jump.
Mm-hmm.
Did you realize that if you jump twice, you get a higher jump?
I just kept jumping back and forth between the shield and the big floating enchantress thing.
Because you don't reach the head until you do 2 jumps on the shield.
Yeah. No, I mean...
And that was I died the first time just because I didn't understand that mechanic.
Oh, I died multiple times before I kind of caught on.
Yeah. But it was so great because it's like, oh my gosh, the enchantress is Shield Knight. And it was like... And if you pay attention to the beginning of the game... he is searching for where Shield Knight went. Not that he saw Shield Knight die, but that Shield Knight disappeared in the tower. So I thought that was kind of clever because I thought Shield Knight was dead throughout the whole game up until then. Did you not think that as well? Or?
I didn't think either way, honestly. Yeah. I don't know. I thought that the whole game was going after Shield Knight, and I didn't think I didn't think they really implied that she was dead or...
Yeah. But the way this final boss fight was, after you do the big marathon of all 8 of them, it was like, wow, this is the good old days. Shield Knight and Shovel Knight at it again, fighting villains. This is like, I don't know. It's like when the Avengers are all formed up. It's like, man, they're back,
Do you think... I'd like to see more playable characters. I think Shield Knight would be fun to play.
We're getting the bosses.
Yeah.
Shield Knight would be cool. But Shield Knight's such a defensive.
Oh yeah, they would probably have to change kind of how the game mode.
Or you could hit him with your shield.
Yeah, that's true.
You throw the shield. All sorts of possibilities.
Like a boomerang.
Like Captain America does. he goes to town with his shield. And Captain America guy.
That's true. I used to play Captain America on Super Nintendo, and he threw his shield. It was pretty epic.
That was the thing on Super Nintendo?
Yeah, that was one of the game mechanics. Yeah, one of the game mechanics, yeah.
Okay. Now, did you stick around for after the end credits, I hope?
No.
What? You just, turned it off after the end credits? You didn't see the final scene?
I mean, I saw the scene where they're all lined up and they're all, happy and... there's the stars and there's the ice and then the credits went off and then it said the end. That's all I saw.
Did you see?
Are you talking about when they're by the campfire?
The campfire.
Okay.
The heartwarming moment where you just want to cry because it's so adorable. You have Shield Knight sleeping and then Shield Knight survives and just cuddles up.
Stumbles up.
Yeah, she just cuddles up next to Shield Knight.
Half dead.
It's so adorable. I don't see how hearts cannot be moved by that scene.
It's nice.
It's like, aww. It's like an aw puppy moment. It's like, aw, that's awesome.
I'm always wondering why Shovel Knight is always in this lonesome campfire, this campsite. He doesn't have a tent. He doesn't have
real people. They don't use tents. It's much more peaceful under the stars.
I mean, he doesn't have a house he can go to. He's always just hanging out by this campfire.
He just finished from battle. He wants some isolation in the forest, some relaxation.
I guess so.
Boxes aren't for everybody. But the final fight was awesome. Just the way it was handled, and I do enjoy the. Let's fight all 8 of them again, but in New Game Plus, it's just stupid. Get rid of that. It's way too hard.
Have you watched any playthroughs of the New Game Plus to see if it's actually possible? See what
I've
you're
seen
doing
people do
wrong.
it, or I've heard of
Okay.
people getting accomplishments, and I'm sure it's possible. I just need to get better at it. I need the couple that I have trouble with are the snow guy and the water guy, because their hits damage is pretty high. Um, and the stupid snowballs, man. Stupid snowballs. Yeah, and order really does matter because it's random order. So some orders you'll do better with than others as far as two hard enemies back to back.
So they just give you, it's random?
It is completely random.
Okay.
Now, when you went through them, did you lend them a hand, or did you just let them hang there?
Let them hang there?
Okay. Because you can use your shovel to pick them up and talk to them.
Really?
Yeah. So, that's a fun thing to do. I didn't do it the second time just because, like, I already talked to you guys the first time. My current thing I'm working on now is the speedrun challenge. So I started a new game save file on the regular whatever version of the game. And I'm 45 minutes into the game and I'm trying to hit the 90-minute feat. So I've got about 45 minutes left. And I have
So
to
what is that,
clear-
beat the game in 90 minutes?
Yeah, beat the game in 90 minutes.
That's
So
insane.
So I have 2 of the quarter fights to do, and then the 3 stages for the tower. So I could hit it. I might miss it by like a minute. It's gonna be close. Close.
Do you... what am I asking?
It counts when you visit towns, sadly. So I have to make those visits quick.
So you can't lose a level pretty much.
If you do, you have to be really close to your checkpoint.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I've died a couple times, but it's always been really close to checkpoints.
That's a lot. That's insane.
And it's totally against my normal thing where I want to collect all the gems. I want to explore every asset of this level. But no, in the speedruns, you're just going right through as fast as possible and missing out on all the good stuff. And the other challenge is, like, you have limited funds this way. What do you spend your money on? You know? So I've been prioritizing health and magic, and then I'm getting... The only really relics I think I need are the fire thrower and the invincibility one to beat it.
You probably shouldn't even waste your time buying anything. You should probably just run through the whole game. You're gonna miss it by like a minute, and you're gonna...
Well, I need to buy stuff because otherwise I'm going to die. There's no way I'm going to make it through without dying if I don't have more health. So.
Yeah, I mean, you get health and stuff like
I stock up. I stock up on I
You get
stock
carrots. You get those carrots.
Up. Oh yeah, but I stock up on cash and then do a bigger run. You know, where I buy multiple health at a time. That kind of thing. So I'll be curious if I make it. So I got 5 levels and 45 minutes left. We'll see. I think the tower levels will pose a big challenge with the 8 fights back to back.
Yeah.
I don't know how fast I can do those. Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Kinda
It could be
close.
heartbreaking, or I could have to be like it's gonna be a 2-hour run. And I just missed by 30 minutes, which would suck. But I'm on track if I pace out the same way I have. But I'm not sure.
All right.
I'm not sure if the levels are proportionate. Like the first
They
and
all-
second stage, I could like just whip right through.
I mean, they get... I don't know. The way the game kind of does its balance seems kind of to jump around a little from level to level. It doesn't seem to stay consistent the whole time. So
No. But yeah, I've been still digging Shovel Knight. It is my new like. I think we've talked about this before. Like our happy place games, our games we go to when we just want to like sit at Shovel Knight. You know, Animal Crossing is one of those games. This is my new happy place game where I just sit down, hear the music, see the visuals, and start whacking things with shovels. And I'm in a good mood after that. You know, it's yeah.
So apparently Sony wants this game on their platforms really bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are they gonna pay the developers to make it faster?
I think they are. It's
Wow,
kind of the word I'm hearing.
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, they want to make it there anyways, but
Yeah, but
money
when
helps.
I mentioned that I told them that they said it would probably be a while before that even
Because
is
they have to
on
do the other
the
content updates
radar.
first. They're not going to do a new platform that wasn't in the Kickstarter before they do everything else they promised to do.
Yeah. But yeah, it seems to be pretty popular. People like it. I like it. You like
This
it.
is, I love this game. This is, yeah, I can't wait to see what they do next. Yeah. It's a good one. It's a keeper.
It's a keeper.
Yeah, I was doing laundry today, and I was just pulling out the laundry place, playing some Shovel Knight on 3DS. Like on the 3DS version, I've beat it. I have no It's not like that's not the file I'm trying to perfect. The Wii U ones when I'm trying to perfect, get all the feats and stuff. The 3DS one's just like I want to feel good and play some Shovel Knight. It amazed me how far I went through that 3DS game. I beat the whole game, John, and
Right.
I did not max out my health. I didn't upgrade my magic at all, and I had very limited relics. I was like an empty game save file that was beaten. It's like, what did I do here?
Oh man, I don't know, those controls. I don't know. They're okay.
See, at home I used the Circle Pad Pro, but in the laundry shop I was using the D-pad. Felt more natural in the sitting position I was at. But yeah, they work. It's definitely no SNES controller like I use my Wii U, but it worked. Yeah, I find it interesting that I'm still using a controller from the early '90s. It works.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's the best. One of
It's
the
got
best
bigger buttons.
controllers
I
ever.
want big buttons. It's easier to use.
Yeah, it's got those nice flat buttons.
Yeah, less. Yeah, more comfortable. Anyways, that's Shovel Knight. We'll be talking about it again next week, probably with Aaron, because it's the game that will never die. It is awesome. And so Pokemon U.S. National Championships has happened, or is happening right now. I believe it's in Indianapolis, and it's for X and Y in the trading card game, so you're streaming that live today, I guess. I wasn't watching it, but sounds cool.
Did you see they announced a new 3DS for Japan, a Pokemon one?
It did. Only 10 people get this one, evidently,
10
right?
people, yeah.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah. That's why we'll never have all the systems, John, because of all these stupid limited edition runs.
You
I
got
want,
to if
like,
you're
Nintendo to
collecting
make
them.
one for me, just like one edition for 10. The 10 edition. Put my Mii on it, like, do, like, my Mii on there with my Animal Crossing friend,
That'd be cool if Nintendo had like white systems that you could just go online and like draw and like customize.
yeah.
Like Nike does, I think with their
Sure.
shoes, you can go on and like put
I
whatever
would
you
love
want on there.
a Mii branded system that has my Mii and is personalized. That way. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, no one would want to steal it,
Well, my Mii is awesome, so
so everyone would want to steal it.
yeah, pretty much. One of a kind, Yeah. So Nintendo has patented eye tracking device to enable 3D experiences on 2D displays. What do you think about that?
On 2D displays, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
So basically, it'll look at your eyes, like it's watching you, like Kinect does, and I think it's is it sort of like the Fire phone's doing, kind of like that.
Yeah, I think it's totally it's totally in that realm. I played
Yeah.
with the Fire Phone. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. I've
I mean,
not yet
yeah.
seen one in person.
Yeah, I kind of talked to a guy who worked for Amazon, and he had one, and I kind of played with it. It was okay. It was kind of... I don't know how useful it all would be. I could see where in gaming it would be a lot more useful than just
But
like...
I'm running around the streets. I'm in my car. I don't want to be looking at something that's in 3D. I'll get a... Yeah, that doesn't seem to be good.
I mean, it was cool because like when he tilted his head, the lock screen tilted. Like he had a picture of like a blimp, a balloon.
Yeah.
And he like, it shifted. But I don't know
I
how
wonder
why
in the
that's
sun
useful.
how that would handle.
I don't know.
That's another
I mean, it's
question. I would
constantly got to be like looking around. I mean,
Battery power? Is that like sucking up your juice?
probably. I mean, in a game, on the gamepad, it'd be cool if you were like, I don't know. I remember like Super Mario 64 when Mario's face comes up on the screen and you kind of like play with it. It'd be cool if he like was watching you and like talking to you and like
Be
his
great
eyes
for
followed your
Nintendogs
eyes or
4DS,
something.
you know.
Yeah,
Nintendogs 4DS.
Nintendogs, yeah, stuff like
The
that.
4DS has 4 cameras that face.
Oh God.
There you go.
Uh,
It begins.
4 crappy cameras.
It'll be good this time, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. They'll be good this time.
No.
I mean, they get better every time, right?
No, they don't. They're always like 4 years behind in their cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well, they don't need them for, what they do. They don't need super...
Well, they need better cameras than they are. Try playing
Yeah, they
Chibi
do.
Robo with those cameras.
Oh, yeah. Every time I open up the camera and see anything, I'm just like, oh, go away. Bad. It's
Yeah.
not good.
So, in Tomodachi Life, I had my first baby in the game.
Oh,
The
congratulations.
baby grew up. The baby grows up. You're given 2 options after about a week. Do you want to send the baby into the world to
What?
travel to different people via
What?
Spot Pass? So yes,
What?
yes. So if you select that one, it goes
You
into
want
Spot
to give
Pass,
your baby away?
and it goes to different 3DSs, and it'll send you messages back via Spot Pass, like a little letter every now and then to tell where they're doing, how they're doing.
Oh, man.
And the other option is to just have them imported into your apartment village. So I did that for the first one. She is in my apartment village. But the next baby that gets born, you're out of here. You're going, traveling the world. I want to see what happens with that.
Do you pick if it's a boy or girl?
You say, oh, it'd be nice if I had a boy. It'd be nice if I had a girl. Or I don't care. I love them either way. yeah, it does let you.
Pick a girl?
I did because there's like no girls. It's a bad ratio right now.
The way this game goes, and I'm almost scared to say this.
Yeah.
The way this game goes, I'm scared that you might fall in love with your daughter. Like, that would not surprise me.
That's not
it's
allowed
happened.
though. Like there's relationships that are set.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So I should say this: the you, the me, the me, you, the me that is you.
Yeah.
You're able to set relationships to parents or sibling or whatever the case is,
Okay.
or even if you're married, if you can set a spouse as someone that you're in the game.
Are you
Everyone
married?
else. Yeah, everyone else. If you import other people, though, they can go and do crazy stuff. Yeah.
Are you married?
My character is not yet married.
How did you have a baby? Out of wedlock?
It was different. No, my character. This is a different character. So this is Iwata and one of my friends from Los Angeles.
I thought you said it was your baby.
Well,
They said
no,
you had a baby.
our town had a baby.
Your town had a baby?
Well, one of our there's several married people. My island.
So why
and one
are you
of them had a
choosing? Why are you choosing this baby's sex and where this baby goes if it's not even your baby?
Because I am the god of this land.
This game is so weird.
It's so awesome. It's weirdly addictive. Like you do a lot of the same thing over and over again, but just it's funny.
Yeah, tell me that. I've been playing Animal Crossing for how long?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like that Jim Carrey movie where he's in this fake life.
Truman Show?
Yeah, Truman Show. It's like that. And I'm playing the guy that's controlling the weather and everything.
That's an interesting idea. That's an interesting way to.
I
look
once
at it.
heard it put that it's the aquarium for your Miis. They live in this aquarium. You get to torture them every now and then.
I like that idea.
Yeah. So you should get the demo. It's available now.
Now that they'll let me try it out, I'll download it,
Yeah.
and they might get my $35 or whatever.
There you go.
Maybe.
So Miiverse, you can now embed the posts on websites. Pretty cool.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
cool.
That's
I like how consistently they update Miiverse.
Just little tweaks every now and then.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty constant. I'm still waiting on the Miiverse app. I think everyone is.
Yeah, I hope Nintendo realizes what apps are, because they've had 2 strikes at this. First time they said we'll have a Miiverse app for smartphones, and the next one they said we'll have a Mario Kart TV app, And in both instances, they were web applications. This is not 2007 with the iPhone not having app support.
I mean, is that did they consider those their apps?
I think they may.
Like that,
Because they said Mario Kart TV app. We just got the web app.
you don't think they have intention of writing like a native app for like Android and iOS?
It wouldn't appear so. It seems they would have done it by now.
Ugh.
I hope they do that at some point. They should.
Yeah, me too.
That would be nice.
Because I mean, Miiverse is okay in the web browser, but it would be a lot better.
It would be a ton better as a native app.
I mean, and just a Nintendo app where I could like go on the eShop and maybe like add games to my wish list, maybe even download them and have them, ready on my Wii U or whatever. Just anything.
That would be awesome.
The PlayStation app, when I had my PS4, I mean, it kind of sucked. It was pretty terrible, but it did a few cool things that made it worth having. So Nintendo could totally do that. I mean, they could do a lot of stuff. I mean, there's a lot. They need to do it. They need an app that interacts, bridges the gap when you're not home or when you're away from your Wii U or whatever.
They do, for sure. Tetris Ultimate coming to the 3DS this fall for the 30th anniversary of Tetris.
I want Tetris on my Wii U.
Right? Kind of like the original NES game,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll take anything. So this new Tetris game, what's great about it?
It's the ultimate version, 30th anniversary. Let's see. Load the story here. Nothing really new. Nothing about it. It's just it's gonna be good. I don't know.
Isn't Ubisoft making it?
I'm not sure. I just know
That's
it's
weird to me. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
It's coming to a few. It looks like it's coming to Xbox One. It's coming to a few other things. Man, I want this on my Wii U.
Because I already have Tetris Game Boy on my 3DS, so I don't need this thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would be much happier because I have that too on my 3DS. I wish it was the deluxe version, the color version.
Yeah, I'm good with black and white. I'm pretty good with that game.
Tetris is a lot better in color.
I know.
Cool. Tetris.
Else? Yeah, Tetris, and then I think I just thought of something. Yeah, I just forgot it. Oh, yes. The year of Club Nintendo has officially ended. We are in the new year now. It's in July. You got Platinum. You got that taken care of.
I am gold still.
Oh, you're gold from last year.
No, I was a platinum last year.
Okay, so you'll be qualified for whatever Platinum thing is, this reward
Oh,
this year.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So imagine
got,
sometime
like-
this week or next week we'll
Yeah.
find out what that is.
Hopefully.
And,
Looks like I got like 50 points ready for this year already.
So, on July 4th, it was raining outside. Filled out the rest of the surveys that were waiting. And then grabbed a couple 3DSs off my shelf.
Oh, man.
Imported those and imported Kirby Epic Yarn. And I can happily say that after a day or two of the new year, I am officially a Platinum member already the next year. So I'm all set.
There's the fun in that.
No stress about getting any more games. I'll just get the ones I need. And I wish there was like a double Platinum reward by now, because I would hit it probably. Because it's only 600 coins, and it's easy. I mean, that's not.
Yeah, it's not
Which
hard.
that's about $600. That's actually a lot of money, but it's about $1 a point.
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of sad that I was able to do that already.
Let's see, they gave me like 30 points for like Shovel Knight, I think.
And I got points for all the free Wii U games I got from that promotion with Mario Kart.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that was good. Yeah, Shovel Knight got points for my 3DS and Wii U. That was good. And Kirby, they gave me like 20 points for. It's like, that's a Wii game. We'll give you just 2 points or something. Stupid. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm already set for next year, and as long as Nintendo releases some 3DSs this year, I'll be set for the following year. So.
How many points is that? Like 120, 160?
It's more than that.
I don't think it is.
No?
Is it?
Club.nintendo.com. Let me see. It says 100. You might be right. It might be 100 something. 160 plus. What's that mean? The plus.
I think it means plus 160.
Oh, okay. And the 2DS is only 100. What's with that? Well, it's like half cost. So. Yeah.
The Wii is still 100.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Only if you purchased it after May 2010.
Right. Yeah. You couldn't.
Oh.
Anyways.
Maybe I'll buy a Wii Mini and then get 100 points.
Oh, does Wii Mini qualify?
100 points.
Okay. It's
There
a
you
collector's
go.
item.
Collector's item.
Well, mine's more so 'cause mine's from Canada, so mine's a rare import. So,
How rare is it? Can I just go to Canada and buy one?
I'm sure you can. Just who's buying a Wii Mini? I mean, that's why it's rare. It's like it's the video games no one buys. They're rare because no one wants them. So I started and finished Yoshi. No, not Yoshi's, but Kirby's Epic Yarn this weekend.
How long did that take you?
I did about 2-hour play sessions, about an hour a world. It was like 7 worlds, about 7 hours probably. So I did in like 3 or 4 batches over the weekend. And I didn't 100% it. I just kind of did all the levels I need to get through all the story. And then there's probably about 2 levels in each world I can still do. So I got another 14 levels I can still play that I've not yet experienced. But it's really a peculiar game. I wasn't quite sure what it was going into it. But Kirby does not do this in the game. He doesn't suck. He just, uses his whip yarn thing, And it's done in a clever way with just a single voice actor that's basically reading a storybook to us, the game player. And it'll do different voice acting depending on the character he's mimicking. And it's played out like a storybook kind of thing, which is kind of clever. And it was awesome. It was not hard because you can't die. So some parts it's like I'm just gonna keep dying, which you can't die. You just like when you fall in the cliff, you just float up there and it saves you. You lose your gems. But yeah, it's a game that it's not about skill. It's about experience. It's about the cuteness of it, the delight of it, the relaxation.
It's just Kirby walking around. It's just Kirby walking around.
This is like you go to the beach video game. If you're stuck at home, you want to go to the beach. Just loading Kirby's Epic Yarn. This is your beach game.
Just walking around to the beach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and easy, Kirby.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't die.
It looked beautiful. Like the yarn effects.
Yeah, it's one of the best looking Wii games for sure.
Yeah, like the Wii impresses me because I know it's a crappy looking console, but they can make some good looking games on it.
Yeah, Nintendo's games always looked really good. Everyone else's, depends.
The soundtrack really really spectacular. Some really cool tracks.
That's cool.
Including Radio Free Nintendo. They're now playing music that they do in front of like their ad spot. It actually comes from Kirby's Epic Yarn. Which was kind of cool. It's like, oh, I've heard that song. Wow, that's from Kirby's Epic Yarn. Cool. And it uses the Wii remote like this, like an NES controller.
Yep.
Which is weird. When I boot up the game, I instantly thought, oh, let me plug my nunchuck and get ready for the game.
No.
When it turned on the game, it's like, do this. It's like, okay. So,
get rid of that nunchuck.
Get rid of the nunchuck. And it's weird. At the beginning of every level that you do, it asks you 1 player or 2 player.
Yeah, because you can just jump in with 2 players.
Yeah, at any time in the game, which is kind of peculiar. Because it asks you at the beginning. So it's weird, because it asks you at the very beginning when you load up your save file. But then it asks you subsequently every single level.
Yeah, because maybe someone wants to jump in and out.
I guess, it's like your kid walks by, wants to play with you.
Yeah, random people on the street.
Yeah, hey, come on in, play Kirby. But yeah, I mean, it was a clever way to introduce yarn to the Kirby world, where they had a villain that turned things into yarn. And,
It's a
it was
cool
very good.
mechanic. Like you can do a
Have
lot
you
with
played this game
yarn.
before?
No, my brother played it, and I watched him and his then fiance like play through it, and I wanted to play it a lot.
Did you
I mean,
ever? Do you remember Melody Town? Were you in the room for that one?
no, I don't remember
This
that.
level is worth the purchase price alone. This level is so brilliant. It's basically Kirby running around a level filled with musical instruments, and when you land on them, they all pop out notes, and it's just really, really well executed. It's you know, the 3DS Mario Kart had that music level track. This is like
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
it's like this is taking that to like the 100th degree of awesomeness that could ever be done, and it's awesome, that music level. So
Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
yeah, so 20, I think it was like 20, 15, it was like 14. I think I got for $14 at Best
Yeah,
Buy.
I've looked around. It's like 15 to 20 bucks.
Yeah, definitely worth it though. Get it before it's hard to find, if that ever happens. I don't know how hard to find this game will become at some point.
I don't know.
I always had that worry with Wii games. It's like, which ones of these are going to be the hard ones to find because not enough people bought them, or people
Well,
that did buy them don't want to get rid of them.
I mean, there's a lot of Wii consoles. I'm sure the game sold pretty well.
I imagine so, yeah. And it was encouraging. I'd still buy it from Best Buy. That's kind of rare that happens these days, especially for Wii games. But yeah, Kirby's Epic Yarn. Give it a shot. It's the go-to relaxation game of the month. And I'd say play it soonish before Yoshi's Yarn comes out. 'Cause you want to play those two too close together. But
Well, I'm hoping Yoshi is a lot more challenge and a lot more.
yeah, there's lives involved in that one. So
Yeah.
that kind of tells you that from the start, that it's going to be a bit harder. But yeah, this is definitely a nice prequel to Yoshi as far as the whole Yarn mechanic. This is the original Yarn game, if you want to call it a franchise.
Would you like to see other, like, what franchise would you like to see in Yarn besides Yoshi?
Star Fox.
What?
Yarn Star Fox. His
Oh,
laser
God.
would shoot out yarn things.
That's actually kind of.
I don't know. That would be cool. I don't know. I could see every franchise being great in yarn.
I could
quite
see
honestly.
Donkey Kong being great in Yarn.
Yeah, Mario, of course, would be a good yarn game.
Um,
Do cool mechanics, like a yarn, like you could do different like power ups that had to do with yarn, like a knitting needle. And
I want Yarn Yoshi to be a playable character in Smash.
at least a costume change.
Or costume change.
I kind of want yarn amiibos that are made out of yarn.
You can go on Etsy and get Yarn Yoshis.
They also have like huge 18-inch tall dolls that are made out of yarn. Yoshis.
Really?
I want one. Yeah, I'm gonna get one at some point. Big yarn Yoshi. Yeah, I was looking for some Splatoon creations,
Too soon.
some Splatoon hats or something.
Squid Hat.
Yeah, a squid hat. But anyways, what else have you been playing this week?
Animal Crossing, Shovel Knight, Armillo, and what's that game? Mario Kart. Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
Mario
playing
Kart.
Mario
It's a good
Kart.
game.
Yeah. Apparently, people found hacks in Mario Kart this past week.
Seriously, what are they doing?
I don't know.
What are these two people doing? Hacking again?
Yeah, I mean, there's just these. I don't know. People are finding ways to get in the game, and
Proofs of concept hacks?
I don't know. There's videos all going around. A group of YouTubers have managed to hack Mario Kart 8. The group says that it's basically proof of concept and none of it is any state to be released at present, so no need to worry. You can check out the numerous hacks. So apparently they're working on hacks, but
I'm sure Nintendo will patch it once those hacks go live.
yeah.
I mean,
I'm not into hacks, so I'm not super
No.
excited, but
I'm not either. It kind of would degrade the online experience if people were hacking it.
yeah.
So.
But Retro City Rampage is a game I was playing for a while on my 3DS.
They had a weird thing come up this weekend, I saw.
Yeah, so the developer came out and said that the WiiWare version of the game, so that's the version of the game, not the 3DS version, but the DS version and the Wii version, didn't sell enough. Like, so Nintendo has a threshold where if you don't sell enough games, they don't give you your money. And apparently, Retro City Rampage for WiiWare is 750 units short. They have
That
2 years.
Really sucks, Nintendo.
Yeah, I think Nintendo needs to change that.
It should be not a threshold, but more time increments. So you don't have to write out checks every week if they're getting a penny every week.
Yeah.
Like cash it out every now and then.
Yeah, it seems a little old-fashioned. So yeah, they have to do it within the first 2 years. They're pretty close, 750 copies. I don't know how much the game is on WiiWare. I should have looked it up before the show, but I'm considering going into Wii mode and downloading this just so this guy can actually get paid for the game.
Now iTunes Connect, I do iBooks author stuff, and the official contract said it was a threshold based, I think, on around $100. But I've been getting smaller checks based on, I think, time increments. So I'm not sure how accurate that is.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it sucks because this is a really good game, and I enjoyed it.
So he didn't say what the threshold was. He just said it's 750 shy.
Yep, didn't say what it was, but it's a 2 years they have to do it, and they're not there yet.
So they don't hit it in the 2 years. What happens? The game is up for sale in the eShop, or does it get yanked off the eShop because it's not popular enough?
So it just says, the quote from Nintendo Life, or My Nintendo News, just says, the threshold must be hit within the first 2 years or developer won't see a penny. And at the current rate, I won't reach it. And that's a quote from the developer. So yeah, that's all I know. Honestly, reading this article was the first time I've heard of this threshold.
Yeah, I'm looking up the WiiWare threshold as a search term. And
Did you get anything?
this is a big thing back in 2009. The threshold, according to Kotaku, is 6,000 copies for a game bigger than 16 megabytes in North America. Smaller games need to sell 4,000 units. In Europe, the thresholds are about half that.
Did this game really not sell 6,000 copies?
And the report claims WiiWare titles have 2 years to reach their target. If successful, Nintendo gives the developer 65% of the money made. And doesn't say what happens after that. That's the scary part.
They just take the money, I think. It kind of sounds like.
And the game just stays up there and
I don't know.
Yeah. They've sensed the eShop is not like this, so they have come into the modern age, so to speak.
Good.
But the WiiWare, it's still held back by that crap.
Ugh, WiiWare. I didn't buy too many games on WiiWare on my Wii. I bought like virtual console games, but not many like original games.
Yeah. I don't have much incentive to use WiiWare because I never had a Wii originally, so it's all these just old games in Wii mode that I probably won't go up to that much.
Yep. I mean, like I said, I'm considering buying this just so this guy can like get paid.
Has he updated at all since that post?
This was post July 6th, so that was today.
Oh, because I saw the post a couple days ago from him.
Oh, really? This is from My Nintendo News. So.
Oh, okay.
He went on his Facebook page to originally posted on his Facebook. So.
I felt bad because when I saw
yesterday.
I saw the Twitter as half the conversation type thing where it was multiple tweets and said, "I'll buy this on Heartbeat if it's on Wii U." I feel so bad about saying that, but
yeah.
I mean,
do you think
this turns a lot of people off from making? Do you think this turns a lot of people off from making eShop games?
Yeah, I mean,
like their bad experience with WiiWare.
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, we've seen the past like month or two, the amount of eShop games has like exploded on the Wii U.
It's crazy. I mean, this week when we had Guacamelee and Armadillo and I think another one.
We had
Next,
a solitaire and a poker game. We had a few other things. We had this game
summer
called
has been great.
Blocks
Yeah.
You. Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff.
I need a bigger hard drive because I want to Guacamelee, but I didn't have room in my hard drive for it.
It just blows my mind that Nintendo sold 100 million Wii systems and this guy couldn't sell 6,000 copies.
This is
this
one of the
game.
last WiiWare releases, though, so keep
Oh,
that in
okay.
mind. So this is
Okay.
at the very tail end of WiiWare.
It's when people were already moving on.
Yeah, so that's probably why. Yeah, sadly.
Well, he also released it on the DS, so I don't know if this is.
They're
I
different
guess
SKUs.
it's okay. So this is not counting the DS. Okay.
No.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
it sucks.
Now, okay. I was just thinking this through. Like, would it make more sense to just people buy the 3DS version? But I guess that's a lot of money if you actually hit that threshold, right? That's a nice payday if he actually hits that.
I don't know how much the game is, so I mean, yeah, it's nice. 6,000 copies of a game that's like $5 or $10. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's a lot. It'd be a lot to me.
that'd be a big payday if that happens for him. So hopefully it does. Because that just sucks having stuff get sold and you don't get a cent of it.
Yeah, like
That is awful, man.
I just can't imagine that's how it is, but I guess it is.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
You'd
get this
think, like-
Transformers game?
What?
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Transformers? What about Transformers?
I was gonna say, are you gonna get this Transformers game for Wii U?
For 3DS, I might.
The Wii U.
Well, I mean, Wii U, I kind of got to get them all, at some point.
the graphics don't look terrible.
It'll be. I'll pick it up at $5 or $10 when it's on sale. It's one of those.
2 weeks after its release, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Because I feel like with the Wii U, I could probably have the whole collection at some point, fairly soon.
Well,
So
it
keeping
wouldn't
up
be
with
hard.
I'm keeping up with all the expensive first-party ones pretty well. So at the end, a couple, 3 or 4 years from now, it's all over. I think it'd be pretty easy to pick up the remaining scraps.
You got a lot already.
I do. I got more Wii U games than I've ever played.
Did you ever play Spider-Man 2? No.
No, because I got Kirby, and I still have Xenoblade to get through. So it's in my
God.
back. It's been my backlist.
It's
my-
never gonna
my
happen.
backlog.
Yeah, it's on the never gonna happen list.
One of these days I'm gonna have let me play through all these movie games that are not as good as. Yeah. The 3DS Transformers I heard is actually pretty good though.
Why is that one better than the console?
It is made by WayForward. It's a real-time strategy game that's nothing like. It sounds like Fire Emblem, but
So it's a totally different game.
Yeah, sounds like they actually took some care and thought into that one. And it's getting good reviews, like 7 out of 10s at a lot of places. So that's high praises for a movie game. So
GoldenEye was a movie game.
that's a
That's-
rare breed.
That's
They
me
came
holding on to
out
the
many
past.
years after the actual movie came out.
Not that many, right?
Yeah, many years. Let me look this up. GoldenEye N64 release date.
It was 2007, November 2007.
That 1997.
Yeah, it came out 2 years after the movie.
That's crazy long compared to
That's
these
not that
days where it's
long.
day and date or 2 days before the movie. And the game is actually used as a publicity tool for the movie.
I mean, there
Right.
was games before GoldenEye that probably, like Jurassic Park, that came out probably right when the movie came out and stuff. So
Those weren't as good.
no, they're not as good, but it's an example.
GoldenEye is really good.
Star Wars for NES came out a long time after
I
Star
never played
Wars.
those.
They're good.
They're good?
Yeah, they're like a lot like they're like dogfighting games. They're a lot like Star Fox.
Okay. I need to play the original Star Fox. I've never played that.
Oh man, it's awesome.
It's not on any virtual consoles, so I need to find a SNES and the cartridge.
Probably won't ever be on any virtual consoles.
Is that stupid chip?
Yeah, it emulates terribly.
Yeah. But I listened to the IGN Star Fox retrospective, and there's only 2 good Star Fox games. Is that pretty accurate?
The original in 64.
Yeah. The other ones are crap.
Yep. I mean, I didn't.
There were two for GameCube. Is that right?
Assault and Adventures.
Yeah.
I never played
Adventures. None of those were worth playing. When the
Adventures,
dinosaur
I heard,
planet
is
one.
that's garbage. That's Rare had that game, and Nintendo I think pushed Star Fox onto them, and it turned out to be
And
crap.
the second game was what?
The second game was Assault. It was trying to be like more 64, but they kept like it was like half and half between like walking around and like being in the air, and it just didn't work.
See, I own Rogue Squadron 3, and I'm very hesitant to play that for the first time because that franchise is my favorite Star Wars franchise on video games.
I wouldn't play the third one.
And I hear you walk around a lot on the third.
Yeah, like those. You don't want to walk around. You just want to fly around. So
shoot stuff.
Yeah, exactly. The game ain't Zelda, so stop trying to be Zelda. Star Fox is cool though. I would love to see a good Star Fox with like a good online mode and like, good like dog fighting.
Now, did you pick up Cloudberry Kingdom when it was on sale this past weekend?
No.
It might be still on sale.
No, I didn't.
Because I was playing that over the weekend a little bit just to jump into it for a little bit, and it was really easy to go back to and not feel like I was terrible at the game,
No, I don't have that.
Can't say that about Mario 3D World.
Why, do you suck at that?
I have lost my skills in that.
How do you? It's a Mario. How do you lose your skills?
I just lost the touch.
Whatever. That's just Mario.
Yeah.
You can't lose Mario.
We got the cat suit.
Yeah, cat suit feels good.
It does. It does. So, anything else for you this week?
No, not really. Nintendo has these Converse shoes I'm looking at. They're kind of ugly.
Yeah. Okay.
They're coming out in Japan for $200.
Import a pair?
They're really kind of ugly.
Okay. You don't want ugly shoes?
They kind of look like bowling shoes. They look like they're made out of that crappy bowling shoes material.
Oh, I found in the grocery store some Super Mario fruit snacks.
Yeah. Those have been
awesome.
around forever.
Oh, yeah?
Come on.
Kellogg's makes them?
Kellogg's?
Kellogg's makes them.
Yeah, they do.
I got a box of them just to have. I ate them. They're pretty tasty. They're gluten-free. I mean.
No way.
Yeah, it says gluten-free. Made with real
Good for
fruits.
Kellogg's.
It's 70 calories per packet. And first ingredient on the menu, high fructose corn syrup, of course. Oh, amazing. The last thing I want to mention is I climbed a mountain on Saturday. And the Wii Fit meter was a whole lot of fun, seeing how high I climbed.
That's cool.
I went up like 22,000 feet that day. And I basically climbed up basically this huge tower thing in the challenge mode. And it was a lot of fun to see that visualized that way, to see that height thing there. So.
That's cool. How many miles is that? How many miles did you walk?
Let's see. It was about 15,000 steps that day. So...
What is that?
Not exactly sure what that
10
equates to, because my steps were a bit different because I was going up and doing safety steps on the way down, which means I'm taking small steps, making sure I don't slip and die. Cause,
you need a good walking stick.
Oh, I used to live with walking sticks in LA and Hawaii, and I don't
live with walking sticks.
Well, I was everywhere with me. I ready for action at any time. Now I do not have my fancy walking stick. It was awesome. It had a flashlight in the top of it embedded, so at night you just use your walking stick with the flashlight, so I could get places at night really easily.
Wow.
I was quite a hiker back then.
Cool.
Yeah. Lived outside, so to speak. So. Yeah.
Did you see this game called Bombing Bastards on the eShop?
I've heard of that when I browsed the eShop, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Bomberman ripoff. But I can't believe Nintendo let this game in the eShop.
Is it profane?
I mean, the name is Bombing Bastards.
Well, I mean, you know. Yeah, I mean, sure.
I mean, the game doesn't look, but the name, I don't know. It just seemed. Guess they're that desperate. They'll take anything.
Is Bomberman a good franchise?
Oh, I love the old Bomberman games. Oh, they're awesome.
So I think I have some N64 ones. I never played them though.
The ones that are multiplayer, where they're top down, like
Yeah.
oh yeah, those are really fun with friends. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I think Xbox 360 has a really good online version of the original, like one of the older Bomberman games. I don't know if you have a 360 or anything, but
I just have a PS2 and which Nintendo consoles?
nope. No, okay, never mind.
I'm not sure if I'll ever own a Microsoft console.
Yeah, there's no need. There's no need for it.
I don't know. I feel like I'll end up with PS4 at some point because of Alien Isolation, of course. But Aaron is trying to sell me on that Xbox, with the Halos and the Sunset Overdrive. I don't know. It'll be interesting. See how that plays out. But it's a hard struggle because I just hate Microsoft. They are not a gaming company as much as they want to be.
Yeah.
So, I think that's the show.
Yeah.
Level 60. Wow. 60. Crazy.
That is crazy. That's a
So, John, where can folks find
high
you on the
number.
interwebs?
You can find me on Twitter, Meverse, Instagram at John Westlier.
Very cool. And before I end the show here, is that a NES like super pad on your couch behind you? With the joystick and crap?
Yeah, that's a NES Advantage.
I've never
That's
had it.
hold on.
Yeah, go grab it. The things you see in the video.
Oh, the cable is so long. So yeah, this is a joystick for the original NES.
Wow, that's classic.
It's got two. It's made by Nintendo, so yeah, it's actually a Nintendo piece. It's got
Right,
these
those
two
are big
giant
buns
buttons.
there. Those are big buns.
Yeah, I mean, this may be like arcades. This is for like
Yeah. They should make
fighting
that.
games and stuff.
They should make those today. It'd be great.
they have a turbo. It actually has a knob for turbo.
Okay.
So the
Turbo's
cool
where
thing
you,
is
you hold it down and it repeats
it
pressing.
repeats buttons and stuff. So the thing about this controller, which is interesting, is that it takes both ports to plug it in.
Oh wow.
So
Can't
it's got
go
a
off the start with
switch.
that.
Well, it does. You got to switch. You got to switch between first player and second player. There's a little switch on here.
Wow.
So the game, you have to go back and forth. It can't be like a
No
two-player once game.
simultaneous, it's two-player like Street Fighter.
Well, this is NES. There's no Street. Is there?
There's no Street Fighter for NES?
No. That's a
What?
Super Nintendo
Seriously?
game. Yeah, that's an
Okay.
arcade game. The NES was not
Okay.
powerful enough.
Okay.
I could. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Yeah. Okay.
This is like Kung Fu. Like you're playing Kung Fu with this. Is what
Ninja
you're
Gaiden.
playing.
Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, there you go.
Looks like in good condition though.
It's all right. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, there's like $15 on eBay. You can. They're not that hard to find.
When I was a kid in the '90s, John, I had a wonderful little joystick for my PC. Yeah.
I have a joystick over for my NES over there. It's good for Top
You got it
Gun
all.
and yeah, it's good for Top Gun and like yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty
Yep.
fun. So before I do the outro for me, Boy Meets World I never watched as a kid. Are you watching this Girl Meets World thing?
I watched the first episode.
I watched the pilot 'cause it was on iTunes, and
Yeah,
not
it's
half
free
bad.
on
Not half
free
bad.
on iTunes.
I
mean,
imagine those older characters were on the original show. Is that what I'm supposed to imply by the clapping?
yes.
Okay.
So if you don't, I mean, they're making the show so anyone can watch it. But if you watch the old series, there's a ton of stuff in there that's like, I mean, it's the same producer and everything, same characters.
I really wish
I
the
mean,
old
I-
show was on Netflix. I don't want to buy the whole seasons on iTunes. That'd be expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I have all the old shows on my media server because
There you go.
I love Boy. I grew up watching Boy Meets World. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's,
I did Mighty Morphin Power Rangers as a kid. The
Nice, yeah.
Saved by the Bell.
so did I. Yeah, so did
Yeah.
I. This is
And,
the same.
yeah.
I mean, Boy
I
Meets
missed
World.
out on that one. Missed out on that one.
Boy Meets World ran from like 92 to like 2000, maybe 93 to 2000. It was like
Yeah.
on like TGI Friday nights on like ABC or something, you know. But yeah, I love that. I watched that growing up. So
So that's really cool.
I'll be rooting for the new show. Hopefully it does well.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll get a 7-year run.
That'd
Not
be
sure
cool.
if the actors would be up for it. Those older actors, maybe not.
I mean, they came
14
back.
years to
They
their
were
life.
yeah, they came back. You know?
Yeah, that'd be hard. It's like, you spent 7 years of your life doing this. Do you want to come back and do more of this? Like, sure.
Yeah, it's a cool idea.
Yeah, for sure. So let me do the official outro here before we get too diverted with other things. My user handle is TCHATEN. That's good for Twitter, Instagram, and Miiverse. And also this podcast you can find on Twitter at Nintendo Club Pod. You can email us at nintendoclubpodcast@gmail.com. And make sure to follow us on Google+. Just search for this as a community. Our podcast name is Community. And you'll get notified when we go live and do these broadcasts every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And take part in the Q&A, as we've had some Spanish speakers that I don't understand today.
Really? Did we?
Doing. So, I'll call it out there. But if you want to put your questions in English, I will address them.
No habla español.
No habla. Thanks for watching or listening, and we'll be back next time for level 61 of the show. Bye.